Okay, Jewelry Divas. We are doing our Just a Swirl with Sass earrings, and this project won't even take you 10 minutes to do. Like, seriously, if you just have your leather sitting there by you, it's not going to take long at all. You don't need anything except your three tools, the squad. Okay, so those three, and we're going to use, I'm still using cutting from this piece of leather, so you're going to need to cut two um pieces of leather, okay? And you can make them, yeah, make them kind of, make them thin, because it'll look nice for what we're doing. We are using 16 gauge wire. Okay, so that is really thick. But it's still, we can still work with this. And do you need this long of a piece? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So what I would say is, let's see, let's do about this size. Okay, so I do have a ruler and I know how to use it. Close to 4 inches. Okay, so don't forget to warm your wire. Just a little bit. Put your positive energy into it. And what we're going to do now, remember, we've been making swirls a little bit in the other videos. So, and I always say, what do I say? The power of your wire wrapping is in your wrist, because everyone's stuff is going to turn out different because of the flow of energy and how you use your wrist. This is not the time to get the disease of comparisonitis. What is that? That means when you're sick and you have the illness of constantly comparing yourself to others. If you do that, you will rob yourself of all the joy and happiness that you could bring to yourself if you chose to celebrate your accomplishments. Let's not compare ourselves to others, because that's another lesson that I had to teach, some of my students, because they would compare their achievements to those that were sitting around them, and they forgot to cheer themselves on, and they robbed themselves of joy. So, okay, always a lesson, right? But I just want to have that disclaimer. Um, so here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our alligator round nose, and you're gonna grab the end just like we've been doing, but this time let's not make the swirl so tight. We need to have some looseness about it. Yeah. So let's make our first loop. Just like that. Now go with this loop. You see how I move my hands, because I'm giving myself room, because it's about to go down, y'all. And just twirl it. You see this bend that's happening? Encourage that bend. You see that? Look at that. And I'm just going to grab the bend here and make sure that booyah, we kiss. Okay? So we're there because we need this area for our leather. Okay? So make sure that when you're doing this, and you see me adjusting it a little bit because that's what I want to do, so it matches my other one. When you cut, make sure that you cut the same length of wire for both earrings. Remember, I only make a sample for you because I did mine already. Because I have to talk to myself and realize that I'm teaching people, so I do a practice run first. that's my announcement. So I'm gonna cut a little bit of the wire here because I'm gonna make that loop. The loop is where we're going to attach. Did y'all hear that? Where we're gonna attach the ear wire. So now we have this. That's pretty cool. And this is something you can embellish later. You can make bigger for other projects. It's awesome. So now watch this. 5 minutes or less. See, if I wasn't talking, y'all would have been done with this by now. Fold this leather piece in half, just like this. Simple. We don't even need the tool anymore. I mean, not for this part, y'all. Place the loop through the bottom of your swirl thingy. Bring these legs up. Oh, that sounds sexual, but I swear it's not supposed to be. Who laughed? Who laughed? I heard y'all virtually. And feed the legs through the loop. Pull and just make sure that the knot is tight. And you're done with that part. How, see, simple, a little sassy, just a little bit. And then you want to take your ear wire, which I forgot to tell you that you needed, but you knew that. And you're going to, as we've been doing, open the bottom, decide which is the back and which is the front. I'm going to say this is the back because it's the back. Booyah. Feed that onto there, just like that. Close your loop. And you have a pair of earrings. I forgot to put the other one on there. But there you go. Simple, sassy. You can even, listen, you can even add a little charm here if you wanted to, that dangles. It's up to you. So I teach you the simple things so then you can see the possibilities, and I talk with my hands. You can see the possibilities of other ways that you can embellish this. Okay, so that project is the just a swirl with a little sass. Okay, and I like the sass. I like it. Also, if you have uneven things, you can always cut with your scissors. I'm just gonna do this because you can cut it with your scissors on an angle, so it gives it that look like that. Okay, so now I gotta do it with this, and I didn't even measure. Don't do what I do, people. I just was showing you something now. I'm like, oh, well, I should do that. Boom. And there it is. Oh, but it works out because I eyeball everything, you guys. Ah! Okay, that was probably too loud in your ear. Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I just noticed something. I'm like, doesn't this look like those breast cancer ribbons? Yes. So, and I'm leaning on my desk right now because I'm really talking into the mic at you or to you or with you. That would be great to sell at a craft fair or at a breast cancer awareness event. See how things happen? I didn't plan that. That just poop popped into my head. So there's that. There's your extra bonus tip for the day. And see if you've after you've taken this class and you're thinking, hey, you know what? I really would like to learn about selling some stuff. There's a class for that. I have my tips for selling class, so I just gave you a tip because I love you because you are beautiful. And I thank you for taking this class, and I'm grateful for you. And pop into the group and say, hello, crazy Angela. All right, all right. Let's go on to our next video, which is called I'll meet you over there. It says, this diva has charm. Did you catch the attitude I had? I smacked. See you in the next video.